Watch your head. Oh yeah, and I was thinking, what if this was an iteration of Sweet Tooth after being hopped up on bike serum? With an edible murder weapon. Something, a weapon made straight from his ice cream truck. Or the successor to Sweet Tooth, remember, Twisted Metal Black, you know, Yellow Jacket. He was going to be the Calypso's protege for the coming tournaments. And, I could see him becoming the next Sweet Tooth. Call him Black Tooth, like Dark Tooth, Black Tooth. Even better. Blight added Sweet Tooth, hopped up on super meth. Meth in a bottle. This dude was going to be hopped up to fucking hell. But you know what? I think we can rebuff his bottles much. Actually, yeah, that one works. How about that? Force it to save. So I'm actually going to keep the I4 build, except this time it has more meaning for the fact that they're on their way to nerfing your blindness toxins. So why not rebuff what they nerfed? Yeah. This I4 build is going to become very important. When they nerf the shit out of these purple powers, they're gonna thank me for this little name. It will still be the same premise. I can blind you, and you can blind me. The question is who's the quicker draw? As you might have seen in one of my past streams, how me and a Claudette were at a standoff at a pallet, but before she could flick me with her flashlight, I straight up popped her in the face with a bottle, and so I blinded her before she could blind me. Get it? It's just an eye for an eye. Either you blind me or I blind you, but by the time the end of this match, everyone's walking away blind. Because in a world where there's an eye for an eye, as we all know, everyone ends up blind. There you go. This build has a point to make, my friends. This eye for an eye build comes in theological. It comes in theological layers. That's our role. Everyone hates the fact that I speak in rhymes and riddles. I can never give it to you straight, but you know, hey, it's just the way that I operate. I've always spoken in rhymes and riddles. That's how I roll. A lot of people I know, though, would truly like it for me to be far more straightforward. Yeah, I know, I'm getting to it. But the point is that my core program doesn't seem to work like that. So shall we see how effective this build is? So, say hello to the final decision of what this thing stands for. Say hello to blank tooth. It's as if I had kidnapped Sweet Tooth in a minor realm, and then I experimented on him and hopped him chock full of fucking bikes in him, and then let him loose on the world with more anger and rage than he has ever had before. And no more would he have had the urge to kill. Alright. And by the way, we all know that the clown is a fucking pothead. You know that, right? Just check out that cough of his. That was like, Jesus Christ. That was a smoker and a toker's cough. All in one. He's a smoker and he's a toker. And he's a midnight joker. It's a funny thing. It's supposed to be wrapped up like a goose, you know, River in the Night. But I swear to God, I grew up thinking that it said wrapped up like a douche, you know, River in the Night. No, oh shit. That's not the lyrics? Okay. I swear to God. I swear to God it was wrapped up like a douche. But shit. And I already knew what people had mistaken. I thought it was just an actual joke, but it was an actual thing where people mistaken it for rock and roll all night and part of every day. No, it's rock and roll all night and party every day. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. I thought that was a joke. Or fucking what was it? Acceptance or accepted, or fucking like he's talking about like, you know, I like to rock and roll all night and part it every day. But dude, I got shit to do. I rock and roll all night and part it every day. Dude, kind of and shit. And then back to party all night and part it every day. Yeah. It makes more sense, but those aren't the lyrics. It's rock and roll all night and party every day. Not that anyone can fucking afford to do that. You got shit to do. You know, don't think you can do that. You think you can afford, any of us can afford to party all night? Rock and roll all night and party every day? That leaves no room for getting shit done. So yeah, it's more logical to rock and roll all night than part of every day. Get your shit done and then get back to party every night. Good? You can still party. You can still rock and roll part of every day, but you gotta leave room for adult. You're never gonna make it without rock and roll all night and part of every day. Don't get done. That's what I do. I rock and roll all night and part of every day, and I go to sleep and before or after I take a pill school. The rest of the part of every day. Now let's tell that's the Eiffel I build on Bright Tooth. And the blight has warped his physique so much so that he no longer needs a mask to look like a freak. That's not a mask, that's his face. Yeah. Not even the flaming curse on his head fucked up this man. Sweet Tooth at his evilest and craziest. Again, you thought he was crazy before, just hop him up on fucking blight steroids and watch it go. You will see crazy. In fact, guess what? What do you guys think if I make a vow that every time I play as Bright Tooth, I use Sweet Tooth's voice? You know, method acting. I love me some Jared Leto, baby. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. I would have loved to work with him. I don't even give a fuck if he sent me a dead rat in the mail. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh god damn, that's so Leto. Shit, bro. But evidently some other people take it way too seriously. Like, why so serious? Yeah. I loves me some method acting. It's how I like the world. I like to, once I slip into character, I like to stay in character, honestly, as long as I can, because isn't it nice to put on another mask, to walk through someone else's shoes for a moment? I like it. Like, imagine what it would be like to walk in Sweet Tooth's shoes. Oh, man. Again, like I said, okay, here's the scenario being like, say, I got hired to play the voice of Sweet Tooth. Well, good luck, because one, I will be arriving in costume. Two, even when they yell cut, I will not be breaking character. I will still be in character until they finish the project. And then, when they yell final cut, I can take that mask off. Yes, it's honestly, I feel like that's the only way to truly be an actor, is to become the character. Why do you think Alien was so fucking good? A lot of those times, that was genuine existential dread. That was genuine claustrophobia. That was genuine shock and fear. It bled from fucking acting to genuine reactions. And guess what? When you're a method actor, you truly believe you are that character. You become that role, and so everything becomes more genuine. Then the ones that are bouncing off of you in the scene and all of that, their reactions will be genuine because you are that character. And they will react to you in the most genuine way because you're no longer acting, you are becoming. Yes. That's the only way to act, honestly. That's how I feel. That's just my opinion. The most believable actors in the world are method actors. That's right. Why do you think I respect Jared Leto so fucking much? His brand of method acting is exquisite. That's how you become the role. That's how you walk in the shoes of the character that you're playing. You get in their head and you slip in their spin seat and you become. become Sweet Tooth as a kind of audition on my channel if they were ever looking for a voice actor for such. Well, look no further than my channel and I'll show you what I can do. And when I'm done with this trial, and when I got through with this trial, I was met with the police, and I was captured, and I was questioned. And they asked me, what did I do with the 4 bodies? I laughed when I said, only 4. Was that all the victims you found? You guys are getting easy. Oh shit, I don't know why I got it. Hello. Welcome to your first day at working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, the place where dreams come alive. It is time. No, that was the world's most awful phone guy impression. It came to my mind, but you see, you gotta learn how to mimic their voice to really sell it. That was terrible. Yeah, I know. That was terrible. It's just weird to have Chucky, but no Andy Blackley. We're missing an Andy, so I had to add one of my own. I love that Andy to death, though. I call him Cutter Muffin. And he just, you know what? The Andy that I'm speaking of is what real men should aim to be, you see. He is like a perfect template of what makes a real man. And Andy is a real man. Good to his wife, good to his kids. Would fight and die for them. And as noble and as humble as hell. This guy, yeah. It's what every man should strive to be if you want to be a real man. Look no further than Andy, because he is the perfect example, the perfect specimen of what it takes to be a real man. So if you ever come across this dude, just have a friendly talk with him. He might just open your eyes like, wow, this dude is pretty cool, man. And he's a father. Dude, you know what? Must be really good to his kids. And you know what? You're right. Yeah. He's bringing up his kids right. And there honestly isn't an ill thing I could ever say about this guy. He is truly the perfect specimen. I mean, don't you think? Come on. I mean, you know, I just appreciate perfection. Don't judge me. Anyways. I'd say about around 9 o'clock, make some coffee. But actually, I think Sisters on something. Any kind of doctor's appointment on a Saturday morning, they have to be fucking with me. There's no way they're not fucking with me. I swear to God, they're fucking with me. Again, because why? Well, I preached on my channel here that I am running circles around these local doctors, and they're starting to not like me for that. God, oh, I know this asshole. You mean Dr.Scott? Oh, fuck. No, pass. Really? Well, just give me the equipment and let me fucking fix myself, if you don't mind. Let me borrow some equipment, and I'll be out of your hair in no time flat, right? You know, a few x-rays, some ultrasounds, some blood panels, just let me use the equipment, and I'll be out of your hair in no time. Or we can just do this whole song and dance where most doctors around here are beyond incompetent. And they have a license, I don't know what their excuse is. I don't have a license, and I'm fucking running circles around these girls. What's going on here? That ain't right. That can't be right, right? And why do you think I insist that all those who know me and stand by me can go ahead and call me Dr.Scott? We still got to discuss more about Chucky versus Glitchtrap here. Let's get them in the final four and get ready for that. Get them both ready for that. Both of them have an opposite, and both of them have something in common. Chucky has been enhanced by bright serum and G virus, and Springtrap has been juiced up with G virus and a healthy overdose of that. So we'll have two antagonists hopped up on serious steroids and ready to go. It's steroids on steroids. Alright, so picture it. After retrieving bird trap, they use G-Virus to regrow him inside of the suit. And they use the source of agony to bring his spirit back into his vessel. So the memory is spirit attached to a artificially recreated body using G-Virus to most of his body back, as well as a few, just a wee bit of on the torso, on the left arm, on the left shoulder, on the arm, the G-Virus will force it to start growing out of control. And you can see the G-Virus, when it starts going and doing that, it responds to trauma. Well, guess where, I just realized, guess where all the glass shards are showing? The places where something like the G-Virus would react to the trauma and start overgrowing. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, but there you have it. Agony and G-Virus to help regrow the killer back in the suit. After being burned just enough times to just fry away so much of his body that, how did RoboCop put it? There isn't enough to constitute to a body to put on a slab. Shit. Yeah. There was almost nothing left. Oh wait, no. We couldn't even put you on a slab. You don't even count as a corpse. Ooh, yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's what happened to the purple guy after being burned twice over. Okay, you would think, listen, you burn him once, it doesn't work. You try to burn him twice, it doesn't work. God damn it. Have you ever thought of trying something different? Dude, not working. Trying to go and burn away the building, and you realize it's not working? Have you tried something different? Especially now that it's pretty much, the killer pretty much became like Skynet. Once it became a program, it could hop from source to source to source, from server to server to server. There is no system core. The purple guy is fucking everywhere. He's everywhere, he's nowhere. Just think about that. He has transcended beyond the need for a single vessel. He can be anywhere at any time, as well as inhabit as many vessels as he wishes. He can spread himself out thinner than even Chucky. They say that he can only take over one body at a time, but honestly, if Chucky's lore has anything to say about it, not really. In fact, he could probably outdo Chucky if that were the case. Chucky himself can only spread himself so thin, but this guy, oh hell no. He will outnumber and outdo Chucky in this way too, because he will spread himself even farther than Chucky ever dreamed he could do. And in fact, when he started stretching himself thin, you notice that some of the possessed dolls started getting a little wonky. It's because he was spreading himself way too thin. He had limits. The purple guy doesn't. Let's put it on you. Okay. I know I need to be getting into a match. Alright, so let's go hop up Chucky. Okay, you know, maybe I should do what Scott Cawthon did with Kira Risley. Basically, put together the base premise for Chucky versus Glitchtrap, and then hand it to a writer to flesh out all the details. You know what I mean? Hire a writer. I mean, if I had never written a book in my whole life, what good is it to try and write something all by myself that would be an absolute game changer? Not only for, because trust me, I can tell you a story. It's just getting that shit together. It's different with something like this. Because it's got to respect the lore, respect the canon, respect everything that came before it, and respect its in-world rules. Not of just one, but two rules. Chucky's and Glitchtrap's rules. It has to be able to respect both of their world's rules. And now, as you see, it's starting to get more complicated. Okay, like, spoiler alert, basically it's going to end up as a tie, because one can't kill the other because they haven't, you know, that would fuck with their own canon. Like, if he kills Chucky, well, that would fuck with his canon because he's dead. Chucky can't kill the killer because he always comes back. Either way, even if one does essentially kill the other, they're not staying dead anyway. So it's actually inconsequential as to who wins or loses. But it would be a nice fun ride. Yep, and after my appointment, I got some boxes, I got some little things to do to take care of them. Should be fine. And then actually, I realized, hey, these aromas really do help. And I've actually come to great taste. Has a nice taste to it. But remember, drink responsibly. Don't be a Sterling Archer about it and drink all afternoon and skip lunch. But don't be that, it's true. It's just hard to believe that he's using a silicone ship to attack people with. How about a weapon like this would make more sense? It would hurt you. It would hurt you more. It would bleed you further, and it would just do a lot more damage. Why wouldn't you go? Oh shit. Yep, it's 9 o'clock. I'm back. Or what about a version of Pennywise? I mean, those tiny spider legs in his flower. More cherries. The Krampus. Multi-man.
Oh my. Is it time for a game?
More chains. Now this is... Oh, fuck you, fuck. It did that on purpose. Now, again, this is what it would be like if Corey Taylor went through the tyrant, if Corey Taylor went through the Nemesis program, or the tyrant, what is it again? The tyrant program. basically, this is what it would look like if Corey Taylor got the umbrella tree. Oh, that's what it is. This is what it would look like if Corey Taylor got the purple umbrella tree. But dude, could you imagine this dude on stage? He's like the band's headliner singing and shit. Well, literally fucking taking out the ring and his girlfriend's mind. Holy shit. And Corey Taylor on steroids on steroids. Because, you know, it's steroids on steroids. So, Corey Taylor on steroids on steroids. Yeah. That makes perfect sense, shut up. Maybe I lived like that in that time. It's the wrong path. I'm starving with a salad. And it had to be this rather than out there because instead of Slipknot being here, what needs to be here is Mandy Mayhem. Yes, she's making a comeback. Yahar. And she takes up both sides, killer and survivor. And she has the same mask, just under different circumstances. Like, alright, hold on. Now, just follow with me here. Alright? Now, this. Oh my god. See, now it occurs to me that, dude, I was supposed to show my sister the progress I made on her character design and setup. But dude, I totally forgot. So I seriously owe her, well, I owe her a showcasing of her own self-insert character. I mean, after all, she is one of my Patreons, right? So yeah. Anyways, I owe her a showcase of her character. And I'll show you guys too, watch. Before I even show myself off. Sister comes first. No, pay attention. I was able to keep her with black shorts, and I was able to keep her having psychopathic colors instead, and is also her awesome ass fucking Reed Richards hairstyle, which I'm so jealous of. I swear to God, it's a yes. Reason why y'all don't know that Reed Richards hairstyle is because you've been spoiled on the Reed Richards that never had that hairstyle. Meanwhile, I grew up on the comics of Fantastic Four, the animated show originally of the Fantastic Four, and how did they do Reed Richards, the old Reed Richards hairstyle, where it's mostly black, but it's highlighted on the sides with platinum. Or whatever, what do you call that? I don't remember, but it's not gray. They don't call it gray. They call it something more elegant sounding. Yeah, maybe. God, fucking, I don't know. But basically, it's like gray, white on the sides, and it's all the rest is black, like you see right here, and that's why I gave my sister the Reed Richards hairstyle, which I'm so jealous of. I always thought that was kind of pimpin' looking, you know, it was like a sign of a genius. It was this thing that, like, I guess it lined up with me, because Dad knew I would never have to worry about going gray. I looked him in the eye and I'm like, I'll see about that. And that was my goal. See, my method is that the more knowledge and wisdom that I gain, the more gray that I will earn for myself. With wisdom and knowledge comes gray hair. And so I will have earned every one of these grays. It took me almost 50 years to do it. Yay. Working on it, man. I'm gonna be aging like Superman. By the time I'm like 108, I'm finally gonna start going gray. Yeah, it took Superman a long time to start actually showing any gray. That was kind of cool. Same with Wolverine too. Wolverine, he had to go through a shit ton of years before he started even going gray. Yeah. So, you know, put me in that kind of rough category as to how long it would actually take to really age, depending on circumstance. Although, there are some circumstances that might start getting me to aging, you know, like all of you. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the loss. But goddamn it, I'm not aging like that. I refuse. Alright, so this is my sister and her new look. This is Mandy Mayhem's new look. Basically, I wanted to make it to where the killer looks like the survivor looks like a killer, and the killer looks like a survivor. But I'm having my doubts. What if I were to give her survivor side Jedi colors and her killer side Sith colors? Would that be better? Watch. You'll see what I mean in a second. Oh shit. Alright, fix it. An overdose on white serum. And she doesn't use a weapon, she uses a doll shape. Technically not a weapon. Whereas Mandy Mayhem as a survivor uses all shit ton of weapons. What do you say there? Alright. And let's go back and actually get that last attack for Mandy Mayhem as we speak. And actually, I'm thinking I should do coffee by 9:30, so it's nice and fresh, for everyone to enjoy. I don't like to, I don't like to be the only one to drink the coffee because I'm selfish. Oh shit! Why did I do that? I'm so stupid. Oh man. I chose the wrong character level. Never mind. Well, let's go to Killer and keep doing this. Holy shit. I can't believe I did that. Pay attention. Well, see, that's what happens when we don't pay attention. Hi, 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 hi. Oh, it just poked me in my hi, 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 hi. Ugh. And by the time we're done with this day, everybody's blind. Fuck. All kinds of... What have I done? What have I done? Santa boos it. Oh, God. Why? On the next episode of As the Stomach Turns, followed by All My Fault, and finally, last but not least, Generic Hospital. The soap opera block. We've got it all here. What's your favorite soap opera? Mine was All My Fault. It's all my fault. Sudden infant death syndrome. Puppies puppies being born with worms. Yep, it's all my fault. I'm the devil. Babies being fucking born with 3 heads. Yep, all my fault. It wasn't radiation. It was the doing of the devil. All my fault. At least according to all of you. Because, blame the devil and all that. No, dude, you chose to shoot that dude in the face. Don't blame the devil. You did it. Shut up. The devil made me do it. Oh, fuck off. You would think that if God couldn't fuck with free will, that nor could the devil, because the devil can't do what God can't do. You dig? He cannot outshine God. And that's just the truth, like it or hate it. You cannot be more powerful than your creator. Again, fuck all kinds of duck, but it's true. It's one of those things where it's just bare bone fact. It just is what it is. Those inescapable facts that grab me on that. Let me slip into something a little less comfortable. Yep, and that's why Pat retired. No, I'm kidding. A Springtrap. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. You will fear me. He didn't go back home to go see his wife and kids. Oh hell no! I did Springtrap his ass. You are no longer useful to me. Now you have permission to die. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he went back to see his wife and kids. I'm fucking with you. God damn it. I'll laugh if some of you believe that. That's how you sell it, brother. Oh my god. Like, oh my god, really? No. You get arrested for that kind of shit, right? Murder. Jeez, bro. God, the human mind is a terrible thing not to fuck with. So said Howie Mandel. Get back on stage, Mitchie. I miss you. I want to see more Howie Mandel on stage doing stand-up again, like in the old days. Feel like you're getting too old for that shit? Hey, no problem. If Ozzy can do it, so can you. Do some sit-down comedy. Invent a new thing. Like, you've heard of stand-up comedy. Well, welcome, Howie Mandel, in his debut in sit-down comedy. Give him a hand. You know what I'm saying? You can make that shit pop. Do that shit. Please do that shit. I don't care if you're sitting or standing. I need to see your standing. You know what I mean? Because I miss it so much. You have no idea. If you ever hearing about hearing from a friend about this, a friend who knew a friend who knew a friend who knew a roommate who always watched my channel, and like, oh yeah, that subject. Yes, please come back to stand up and miss it. That was all. Okay? I sort of miss you. In fact, every time I watch one of your stand-up specials, I always walk away learning some new shit. Or looking at something from a different point of view, like, oh my god, I never thought about that before. Holy shit. He's a fucking mind bender. He's a mind opener. Let him open your mind. If he were to come back to stand up, go see his shit. And let him open your mind. Like, it's mind-blowing shit. It's not just funny as hell. It makes way too much sense. It makes way too much sense and it deserves to. But god damn it, you will walk away learning something new. I assure you. He's just that smart. It's a really smart comedy. I love that shit. And Gallagher, actually, his comedy came in way more layers than y'all would have thought. Pretty good. Pretty funny. Always had something to say. Yeah. Carrot Top was just funny as hell. I don't know what else to say. Carrot Top was just fucking funny. I love him. Miss him too. Yeah. Jeff Dunham. Dunham.com. You know, that dude. Would you believe that, yeah, there was this comedy special, and after so many people competed, then came Jeff Dunham, and he wrecked that joint. Boom, he fucking, and next thing you know, guess what? He's fucking winning that thing. Like, bam, boom. And this was when you won a contest in order to get like a written contract deal. This was back when it meant something. American Idol. Don't interrupt me. Anyways, but I saw I was able to bear witness to Jeff Dunham's first debut act ever. It was that, and it, just like he is now, it was just that good. It will really age well. If it's still out there. I'm not sure anymore. It might be a piece of lost media if I would have been able to keep that VHS. Because when we did that pay-per-view thing to see it, or something like on a premium channel, it was saw fit to record it. And if I still had that tape, it might not be completely lost media, considering now that I'm doing all this work on archiving and everything, and I can't. And pretty soon I am going to have to make more room, and then make more room. I'm literally going to have to buy and like extra houses just to hold another part of the library. I'm going to need buildings for this shit eventually. If I want to archive everything. We're going to need a bigger archive. Jake from State Farm. Hey, Victorio, thank you for wearing a shirt. No shirt, no service, sir. Thank you for wearing a shirt. You're truly based, you're a Chad. Let's go. There's no need to go topless and just stick yourself up like you belong in Boys to Men. It's fine. We don't need to see that shit. So if you would please put on this shit. Oh wait. Oh yeah, like Kevin and Saints Row. I mean, if Kevin and Saints Row can't get it past, neither do you, Victoria. Put on a shirt. Thank you for doing this. And yes, I made him put on a shirt. Kevin, that is. You're welcome. I'll show you later. At some point. But it is possible to get Kevin to put on a shirt and get Eli to dish that stupid bow tie. It is possible. You just gotta try for it hard enough. But, you know, nobody gave it that much of a chance in Saints Row, so what chance did it have? I mean, all of you said boo before it even came out. Come on. You know that's true. Don't lie to me. I've been keeping up on its history. It's exactly how that works. You even had me doing it. Fucking lies. No one ever told me this was going to be the best Saints Row I've ever played. Fucking, what the fucking fuck? No, everyone said, it sucks, don't buy it. God damn it. Why'd you lie to me? It ends up being my favorite Saints Row I've ever played. So again, why'd you lie to me? All y'all said, don't buy it, it stinks. Like, you know, that dude on the critic, it stinks, don't buy it. But it's such a good Saints, it's such a good game to play that, why not? Why'd you lie to me? It far from stinks, obviously. Do some stuff, get ready for some stuff, and there you are. I wondered where you went. Thank you for putting on a shirt, sir. I appreciate it. Not to sound like a racist bastard, but I appreciate you. Racist bastard! Ain't not. Shh, shut it. Do you see a porn stash on me like Hulk Hogan? Porno mustache of the century? Or is that a cop stash? Informer. He's the informant. He knew it. He was a cop. Who's going piggy hunting? He's going piggy hunting, huh? Bullshit. Was that the exit gates already being powered? Bullshit. Let me see. You hold tight. I'll be right back. I need to check on your friends. They're getting cheeky. Nailed her. Fuck. How fast are you, man? Really, how fast are you? She's a runner, she's a track star. Woo, bitch! Eat my death breath, motherfucker. Oh, it stank. Ugh. I would take that. Take all of them. Do as you will. Just please don't bring on me again. I don't know, I'll think about it. Booga booga. Where'd you go? That's it. I have ways of making you scream. Here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Oh, I knew it. There was someone coming for you. There he is. Stab. Oh, nailed him. Nice. Oh, balls. Really? Bye. Someone's close. I knew it. Gotcha. Fuck, gonna escape anyway. Oh, god damn it. That sucked. Well, newsflash though. I'm not, it's time to get out of here. This match has been too long.
This body.
This
They're matched versions. Straight out of it. Straight out of it. How it makes you happy.
And they really do when I got a text message from to get your appointment with Dr.
Yeah.
At 9:30, and it says Saturday on there too. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?